Welcome back, everyone. We're out here at sunrise to capture the perfect golden hour shot in 4K.
And that's exactly where we want to cast today. We'll focus on that submerged structure just past the reeds to find our target species.
This right here is the fully assembled Ned rig. Pay close attention to the mushroom head jig and that vibrant green pumpkin skirt.
At 45 degrees, the water is cold and clear. We're looking for subtle changes in the bottom structure where the bigger fish might be holding.
Now that we've covered the basics, I'll show you the next steps. Follow me.
Sunrise over the lake. A quiet moment where the world feels crisp and new. In a world increasingly loud, there are still places where silence reigns supreme. Success here isn't measured in catches, but in the stillness of the wait. It requires absolute focus and enduring patience.
Making sure that hook point is absolutely perfect is crucial for a good hook set.
That right there is what it's all about. A beautiful smallmouth, healthy, and ready to fight another day. Today I want to show you my go-to setup. This 7-foot rod balances perfectly with this reel, making it ideal for casting all day. And there it is, the slightest disturbance on the Hyvis line. That subtle tick means we have a taker.
And this is crucial, so listen closely. Never underestimate the importance of checking the weather radar before you leave the dock.
We start at the reel, then shift our attention down the rod to the most critical part, the FG knot.
Everything looks good. Let's fire her up and get moving.
Cutting through the deep blues of the glacial lake, the small craft is a lone sign of life in this vast, cold wilderness.
This is what it's all about. Finding that perfect spot where the water meets the shoreline and the throttle just hums beneath your hand.
The golden hour casts a magical light over the water as the morning mist dances and the geese begin their journey south.
That rocky point holds the key. See how they're stacked up in the returns? That's exactly what you're looking for on a day like this. We're marking a sharp break right here. That yellow band indicates a hard bottom transition, exactly where they'll be feeding.
There is nothing quite like a bluebird day on the open ocean. These are the perfect conditions we were hoping for on this crossing.
Notice how the bass remains completely still on the rocky bed. This inactivity suggests a depressed state, highly unusual behavior for this species.
The lure zips past, erratic and fast. Yet the big bass remains completely still, seemingly unmoved by the commotion.
Sailing these waters takes focus. The air is freezing and the swells are high, but this is where the real adventure begins.
And this right here is the solution you've been looking for. The Ned rig gets it done every time, especially when the bite is tough.
I'm looking for any sign of bait fish activity up ahead. If we can spot the birds diving, the tuna won't be far behind.
When you're casting towards the bank like this, you want to aim just past that cluster of rocks.
The drone flyover reveals the full extent of the rocky point, tapering dramatically as it vanishes into the deep blue waters of the lake. This highway path allows the fish to transition smoothly from the shallow summer waters out to the deeper fall staging points. As you can see, the fish stop at this staging point to feed, gathering energy before moving to the deep water.
Look at this. You got to see this signal right here. That's exactly what we're looking for. As you can see here, the sonar shows a very sharp drop-off, what we call a hard line. This indicates a significant change in depth.
The screen clearly illustrates the sharp underwater drop, moving from 15 feet on the ledge down to the 30-foot bottom structure below.